All right, so for those of you guys who are not formally initiated with this person, this is a woman by the name of Shiloh Hendricks. I've covered her in a previous video where I gave, my opinions directly on that. But I know sometimes people are like, yo, what are you responding to? I don't specifically know what you're referring to or talking about. So let's just run the clip.
Did you call him the child? Did you call the child word? It is my own business. You call him. Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's you dumb.
Nobody digging to
A little kid just did, you dumb.
little kid. You call him
Yeah.
the little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old and word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know that's a hate speech, and you can be recorded for that.
I don't give
Huh. Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
Seeing is believing. I have never seen anybody be racist to a child on the spectrum of autism. Today, this is her.
So she basically stated this right now. Again, you were able to hear that, and she said this to a kid. She even identified the other human being that was there as a child, as a kid, and again, still went on and decided to do this. She said, "Help me protect my family. Hello, my name is Shiloh, and I've been put into a very dire situation. I recently had a kid steal from my 18-month-old son's diaper bag at the park. I called the kid out for what he was. Another man who we recently found out has a history with law enforcement proceeds to record me and follow me to my car. He then posted the video online, which has caused my family and myself great turmoil. My SSN has been leaked. My address and phone numbers have all been given out freely. My family members are being attacked. My eldest child may not be going back to school. Even where I exercise has been exposed. I am asking for your help to assist in protecting my family. I fear that we must relocate. I have 2 small children who do not deserve this. We have been threatened to the extreme by people online. Anything will help. We cannot and will not live in fear. Thank you." Right? So that's what she wanted to state about the situation, that she is the victim. Not because of it's by way of her actions, how it is that she wanted to spew that type of hatred directly to a child and all of those things. Nah. It wasn't none of those things. And she specifically wanted to try to say that, oh, the guy, he was just really following me to my car. This, that, and like I said, this is a woman knowing exactly where she is in society and using every bit of where she is in society in order to get people to give her money. And it's been working. It is 100% working. Like I said, there's no hate directly over here. I know what it is. I know the game that is being ran, and it is working directly for her. She decided to be the causation of everything that is taken. Like I said, nobody would have known that this woman existed if she didn't open her mouth and decide to just say things that didn't need to be said. And you're going to direct, it's not like you're directing that at a grown man. It's still wrong. But again, like an adult saying stuff to another adult, people can fight back with words. You're dealing with a child. And then on top of that, the thing I try to sit up there and tell a lot of white folks out here, I'm like, yo, that child who looks nothing like you, this is more than likely one of his first reactions that he's had with you, and he's going to remember this. So the moment in time that he happens to see anybody reflective or looks like you, he's going to remember how it is that you treated him. And like I said, that's going to leave an indelible mark directly on that child, on that child's mind, how it is that they felt, how it is that they were seen and deemed, how it is that you talk to him and talk down, everything. And he's not going to just see you, he's going to see you and everybody else that looks just like you. But again, when I try to tell people that this is something that is woven into the society, dealing with America and how it is that people want to go by and say certain things, I'm the bad guy. I'm the one that's wrong. And The craziest part is this part I'm not going to sit up there and show. But you have people that are getting, I kid you not. I kid you not. I kid you. Matter of fact, let me this is what I do, because I'm doing this directly as I type it. I mean, I'm sorry, as I'm recording it. So technically I'm doing this live and I'm not doing it live at the same time. But I'm just gonna block out the letter. And I'm going to make sure to save it. So what you have people currently doing at this moment in time is that they're sending in money. I'm talking about, you got somebody there, because I guess they're going by intervals. So you got somebody that sent 1776, right? So you already know. Another person sent 2006, right? So they wrote the first letter. Another person sent in $2,005, and then they wrote another letter. So they're going to keep sending this in by the thousands to fully spell out the letter on the top donations. And this is when I try to get through to a lot of people that this is the type of people that are in American society. These are the types of people that are police officers, that are doctors, that are lawyers, that are part of the DA, that are judges, that are pediatricians. These are people that work with preschoolers. Like, these are people that are in the most vulnerable parts of our society, and they have this type of mentality to go out there and be like, all right, we're going to support and donate this person because she's of us and looks like us and yada, yada, yada. She has the same mind frame. But not only that, they're like, we're also going to sit up there and show the world how it is that we move and everything like that. Whew, that's some crazy work. That is 100% some crazy work. So hopefully at this moment in time, y'all can actually see the image, directly in front of you. So again, you got to go to the Ghost and Go in order to see what it is that some of these people decided to write. One of these people said, if white people don't stand up for each other, no one will stand up for us. They gave $500,000 to Austin McCaff's killer. Let's protect a woman who stood up to a Somalian individual. Stretch out your, and then started, going for the Bible verses. Another person said, the Northwest Front sends its regards. The white race is under a threat of impending extinction, and every day the situation gets worse. We will not allow the international left or the blacks to shuck and jive and threaten our people for calling a spade, to preserve the existence of our people and a future for white children. And then they later wrote, has some books down there that we're not putting those up there. I don't even know what those are. We're not even putting those up there. But again, this is how crazy a lot of this directly is in the comment section. I'm pretty sure that there's worse directly up there because they're saying stuff without saying it, but you get it. So I want to give a shout out to anybody who came from the live stream directly to this video, because I did go directly over this, and this was one of the comments that I read off to you. This person who gave $2,000 said, quote, I have a dream that my children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Now, in the comment section, if you made it this far in the video, let me know who specifically that she's referencing, because I put it to you like this. The craziest part about the referencing of this person, if I'm just, again, I could be wrong. Maybe I need to do some more research. But last time I checked, the person who said this, the United States government had a hand in making sure that that person no longer existed. It was people just like this anonymous giver that made sure that they sent a message to said individual that was, doing things directly out here, that were trying to progress humanity and society, right? So again, it's kind of funny that the exact same people that never liked individuals like this from the beginning and wanted to do everything to make sure that they no longer existed, and then they finally got their wish, are the exact same people now in 2025 that want to go online and act as though that they're holier than thou, as if they see human beings for human beings, and they want to try to use this as if they're really under attack. This is how crazy that this is at this moment in time. Where the same people who want to always squawk and holler at black people, like, oh, you guys are always trying to portray yourselves to be victims, this, that, and the third, and all these other types of things. They themselves are the ones online portraying themselves as victims. You saw what it is that they like to write, like, oh, it's only so few of us directly out here. We're like the 300, and it's everybody else. It's us against them, and we got to really band together. What? Duh, y'all got a whole military. You got a whole military industrial complex. You got bases all over the world. You got military personnel all over the world. You got all types of ammunitions, bombs, guns I've never seen before. Like, how are you scared of anything? Like I said before, this is crazy to me. People who literally got everything. People who literally got people of other continents that are heavily melanated, that want to bleach their skin to look like them. These people right here are trying to tell you that they're the real victims. Wow. Like I said, it's diabolical work. Like I said, we live in some pretty crazy times for a lot of black Americans out there. This is when we want, like I said, I'm not, you can't help everybody. Everybody don't want to be saved. Shout out to J. Cole. Don't save her. They don't want to be saved, right? You can't get a message through to a lot of people. And I've understood that for quite a long time, irregardless on how it is that I feel that I can, right? It's an internal battle that you got to still go through. But for the ones that do listen, this is why you need to make sure that you and your family are safe. Make sure that you prepare. Make sure you do the things that are specifically necessary, because there is going to come a moment in time where the economy and the United States, as you know it, society as you know it, is going to collapse. And you're only going to have your people and yourself to depend on. All of these people that you think that your neighbor, your co-worker, no. Realistically, they're just passersby. They're just associates. You're going to really see the people for who they are once everything collapses. Once people are in that scavenger and that hungry mode and whatever type of mode that you're going to really start to see the core of who every single human being is. And a lot of the good ones out there are going to be the ones that are going to have to perish. And a lot of the savages are going to be the ones that are going to remain. And then those same savages, once everything starts to boot back up and returns to normal, those are going to be the main ones that are going to be around everybody else. The ones that they're going to be out here taking lives. They're going to be out here robbing. And like I said, it's going to be crazy out here. The way that people are going to start running around and acting. It's going to be crazy. So hopefully you don't fall into the same trap of being docile and being welcoming and hoping and wishing that people are going to treat you the way that you want to be treated, because those rules and those laws are going to be completely out. Once the lights go out, once the electricity and everything else goes out, it's over. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.